Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming at you today with a revamp on the Goblin knife. And as promised, I said I would relook this post-update, and I've made quite a few changes since the initial posting about 5 or 6 months ago, and also read a lot of your comments on things that you were doing. And there's so many different varieties of this strategy out there. It's been around for quite some time. Really, the goal is still always the same: a mass group of goblins going to the core of the base to get the Dark Elixir storage. And this strategy is still a fan favorite among most clans, especially my clan. A lot of people are still using this strategy to increase the level of their heroes fairly quick. And not to mention, you can definitely do this strategy without the use of heroes, so stick around for that. I'll show a couple of replays of that as well. No heroes whatsoever. But so far, I wanted to give it a couple of weeks to see what the changes would be with the addition of the bomb tower. And so far, from what I've seen, not a lot of bomb towers have made their way into the cores of the base. So a lot of replays kind of look like this, where it's still the old school thing where we're sending the goblins straight to the core without any resistance at all, and still taking all of the Dark Elixir like I was before. And it's quite simple. I've had quite a few people say that they really don't like this strategy just because they have a really hard time managing the goblins. So stick around with that as well, and I will slow a couple of replays down and explain what exactly I'm doing there. So hopefully more individuals can get a better grasp on this strategy, because it really is simple. But with the addition of the bomb tower a couple of weeks ago, what I really truly envisioned during sneak peeks was something like this, where the bomb tower was just going to continuously own the goblins no matter what was there. And really, this is just hypothetically speaking right here, but with the addition of a jump spell and a rage spell, I found that the goblins have absolutely no problems whatsoever getting in there and getting the Dark Elixir on the storage itself with little resistance from the bomb tower. Now, as we move into a tougher base, this is a friendly challenge from one of my clan mates. This is one of his farming bases, centralized Dark Elixir storage. So normally I would probably next this one, to be honest, because it's a lot of work to get the goblins to go in due to all the resources around the ring of the centralized compartments. And this would be a huge deterrent for the goblins. But here, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to slow down the goblin drop, and I want you to take note of a couple of things on how we get in there and get this storage. Jump spell, use the heal spells to heal the giants to let them tank. And as we slow the goblins down, pay attention to the crosshairs. And when I see the crosshairs go on a target that I don't want the goblins to go to, I lift my fingers. I don't drop all my goblins, I save them in reserve. And then I'll drop a few more to see what they target next. As the crosshairs hit the centralized Dark Elixir storage, I know that they're going to go directly there. And even with the bomb tower, 2 expos, and 4 Teslas, the goblins are able to get in there and get this to Dark Elixir storage. Doesn't look like it's very promising, but they still get it done. Would have liked to got the town hall, but I was really more focused to see if I could actually get those goblins to go to the core of this base and get that Dark Elixir storage. Let's go ahead and backtrack and look at the patience with the goblins. I use different variations of the goblin knife, adding baby dragons for funneling purposes. But in this base right here, you have the wizard towers surrounding the Dark Elixir storage. So it's kind of hard to get goblins in on an area that has a lot of splash damage because they take them out so quick. Currently, we're setting up the funnel using the giants and the barbarian king to get inside the base and set the path for the goblins to go directly to the Dark Elixir storage and town hall. And now I start to trickle them in. The giants haven't quite made their way to the location where the wizards are, and now they're kind of splitting. So this is where I'm lifting my fingers and not dumping all of them at once as they retarget. Now they've made their way to that Dark Elixir storage, but the wizard towers are taking them out extremely fast. And now I have to give it a few seconds and wait for the giants to cross over and kind of tank for the goblins. So I drop the remaining portion of my goblins to get in, and they are able to get the remaining Dark Elixir storage. Now moving right along, no heroes. You do not need heroes to use the goblin knife. This is a great alternate for the queen charge Dark Elixir farming. And on the plus side, Tinkerbell does not have either one of her heroes due to the goblin knife. So this is the variation that she's using. She adds a couple of healers to assist the giants to make it through without having to use heal spells right away. And she brings a very large bulk of wizards, which is a lot of elixir, but it's a lot of damage per second, so she's able to take out a lot of structures fairly quick with the assistance of the wizards. So that might be a key due to not having any heroes whatsoever. And she can also swag some spells like she's about to do right here with the heal spell. Grass needs healing too. But anyways, even with the swag spell, she's able to get her goblins in and take out the Dark Elixir storage, as well as the Town Hall, which is ultimately the goal of the Goblin Knife. So I cooked this one up myself and wanted to try it out. And just like Tinkerbell did before, I bring the Giants and a large group of Wizards for the funneling of the base, wall breakers, and then I use a heal spell instead of getting my healers down right away due to the range on the air defense. And then I get the air defense down and then I drop the healers. Wizards are behind the Giants, putting in work, taking out structures, use a jump spell and then a rage to boost up the Giants. And there's just so much resources on this base. I really wish I could have used heroes, but I decided not to just for the purposes of this video. A giant bomb takes out a large group of my goblins over in the western compartment there, but I still have a large group of goblins that make it to the core of the base, getting the Dark Elixir, the Town Hall, and actually the Clan Castle, but just not enough heat to get the remaining resources on this base. I really wish I could have used my queen here, but for video purposes, no heroes were allowed, and we stuck just to that. So we got 2776 off of this base without the heroes in use. So again, review the previous video, or actually there's two videos that I did, one for Town Hall 9, one for Town Hall 10, but what we did figure out is that the bomb tower is really not a hindrance to the goblins as long as you use a rage spell and a jump spell to get those goblins in on the Dark Elixir, as well as patience. Pay attention to your patience and your goblin drop. And this strategy should be pretty simple for you, and it's very cheap, very fast, and actually I hope that you are able to get your heroes upgraded fairly quick with this one. Drop some comments below, and happy hunting, guys.